Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you a general reading for fire signs for mid-September. This is going to be overlapping the lovely Pisces full moon energy that we just experienced. I'm recording this on the morning of September 14th. So many astrologers were saying that the full moon happened on Friday the 13th. A beautiful, lovely micro full moon. The experts are saying that the full moon happened or actually occurred on the 14th, the morning of the 14th at 12:43 or 44 a.m. Okay, so that technically is the 14th of September. But regardless, Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th, we're experiencing this lovely energy of Pisces full moon. And it is all about healing, reconciliation, and releasing the past, all right? So I'm doing a little bit of a different setup. I'm going to do a different card spread. I'm doing the mirror card spread for you all, looking at the energies of the feminine against the energies of the masculine and see what conversation is going on there. I'm just saging my space right now, saging the cards, clearing the energy. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I always like to start off with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, which is appropriate because we are dealing with a lovely full moon in Pisces right now. So we are, I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. We are completing cycles, a 6-month cycle, starting back to the new moon in Pisces back in March. So for those of you who remember from your September videos, I guided everybody to think back 6 months ago about what they were working on, what was going on, what was being cleared, what was being released, because this is the energy that we're clearing right now this weekend with the Pisces full moon. Also, what's going on astrologically is we are ending a major karmic cycle that goes back to 35 years. And that's something I was saying back in March and April, even in May, that we're ending big cycles. Okay? So it's time for all of us to experience the turn of the karmic wheel to improve our luck, improve our karma, and to up-level into the next phase, the next chapters of our lives. So don't resist. You know, don't hesitate going forward. Allow the changes to happen because you're not going to be disappointed. There may be some fears there, and it's mostly fears of the unknown. It's just some of us get stuck in old habits, old patterns, because we've been doing that for decades, and we know it, we understand it, and it feels familiar. Even though it may not be for our best interest, it's what you know. And it's fear of the unknown that keeps many of us stuck, right? And fearful of advancing and fearful of accepting new opportunities, new people, new love into our lives because, well, you kind of like what feels familiar. But now is not the time to do that. Now is the time to be bold. Now is the time to take inspired action and to really get excited about your new life. All right? Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, so what do we have? Changes reversed. Yeah. So I'm getting the sense, like I said, you know, there's a lot of changes going on. Some of us may be feeling stuck and a bit hesitant on moving forward. I feel like this card is just sort of confirming everything that I just said, you know, as I was shuffling. I also get the sense that this is personal changes within, that many of my fire signs are really, you know, doing the work to change themselves as people, as individuals, and really impact how they're showing up in their relationships, either with friends, family, co-workers, lovers. You know, maybe you all gained some wisdom and insight about how you were previously treating people, and now it's time to take stock and be like, yeah, I got to change that behavior. That wasn't serving my highest good, and it wasn't serving the highest goods of the people that I love and respect. So I feel like some of you are doing some big changes internally to you so you can show up as a better, more loving, more sincere person and friend and coworker, okay? But yeah, flow with the changes overall with what's going on in your lives because this is a magical time. It really is. hunger. I feel like that fire in your belly is starting to ignite, and I do feel like this is the time where many of my fire signs are like, yeah, let's go forward boldly. Let's get ready. Let's gear up for that, because you are feeling hungry. You are feeling hungry for something new, something better, something more inspiring, and it's churning. You know, you're feeling it internally, and pretty soon it's going to manifest. The 18th of September, Saturn goes direct, and Saturn is all about transformation. It's a big planet, so the energy is going to take a minute to sort of settle and get grounded. But once it does, you're going to be vibing with that new energy and being ready to move forward. Will. I feel like this is personal will to keep persevering, to keep striving, to keep going forward with your goals, hopes, and dreams. So don't give up, my lovely fire signs. It's all coming in for you. All right? So, up next is I'm going to do a mirror. It's a mirror spread looking at the energies of the feminine and masculines right now. I'm feeling called to look at that in particular this month. As I'm shuffling, I wasn't able to do the full zodiac readings, you know, for each of the 12 signs for the mid-month. There's just a lot going on with me right now energetically. I am a Pisces, so this Pisces full moon, it's hitting me a bit heavy, so there are some releases that I'm working on, some up-leveling, some spiritual expansion that I'm also working on as well. It's very exciting. It's just also very energetically draining. So I felt compelled to do a mid-month check-in for you all, especially for this important time with the Pisces full moon. This is a big one. For those of you who are looking at other YouTube videos, other healers, other astrologers, other tarot readers, it's all a buzz right now about how important this Pisces full moon is, the harvest moon. All right, so I felt like I should at least do the elemental readings and do a nice check-in for you all and talk about the energy that I'm channeling for your elements. All right, so this is general for the elements of fire. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so I pulled for the feminine, now I'm pulling for the masculine. Let's check the deck. Knight of Swords, passion, messages of passion coming in, and celebration. Finding your soul tribe. I feel like many of you are, actually this isn't passion, I'm sorry, this is messages of clarity, answers, maybe answers to questions you had, celebrations. I feel like many of you are really feeling in your groove. You're around your friends, your soul tribe. You're very happy, but messages of clarity and inspiration are coming in. Something that you've had questions on, something that you've been weeding on. So that's coming in this cycle. Some of you have been reaching out to me for personal readings. I'm available only for video, so email me your questions, include your birth date at awakenhealingsllc@gmail.com. My information is going to be down below in the description box. It's a 30-minute video that I will produce for you, answering your questions. It's going to be $45 each. My PayPal information will be included in the description box below, so for those of you who are interested in personal readings, yeah, definitely reach out. I was offering the intuitive guidance sessions where it's more of a video chat between you and I, but right now, and that's done over Google Hangouts, but right now my schedule and my energy just will not allow for something like that, okay? So I'll let you know when I'm opening myself up to those services, but right now, if you want a reading, email me your questions, include your date of birth, and the date of birth of your person that you're interested or have questions upon, and I will record your reading for you and get that out to you, okay? All right. So this weekend, Neptune is positioned in Pisces, so some of you may be feeling a bit emotional. So allow your emotions to surface, allow them to process. Don't hold anything back. That's part of the healing process. That's part of the, shutting down that karmic cycle. Mars is doing something funky. Again, I'm not an astrologer, but was listening to one of my favorite astrologers, and she was saying that because of what Mars is doing and also the position of Mars, that many of us may be feeling passive aggressive. So you may be feeling like you want to fight someone and argue, but you may also feel in the same token that you want to cry and just be cuddled. Okay, so that's going to be kind of the energy going on this weekend, with this full moon in Pisces. So it's going to be kind of an emotional roller coaster. Just roll with it. Don't fight anyone. It's not worth it. But, definitely understand, what you're feeling and process it, and really try and get down to the why you're feeling like that and why you're having this emotional release, and understand the trigger behind it. Because once you can gain clarity on that, then you'll be ready to move forward. And I just saw 11:11 right now on the clock. Okay, bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like between the masculine and feminine, this is your challenge. This is your obstacle that many of you have turned within, and you're really doing, some soul searching, and you're really looking towards your future and thinking about the long-term vision for yourselves, your goals, hopes, and dreams. What does that mean for your 3-year, 5-year, 10-year plan for your life? So many of you are doing that right now. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so my fire signs. So let's start with the feminine side. Yeah. You're working on your inner strength. So for my fire signs, maybe some of you could be feeling depleted. This could also be, this is also Leo energy, the card of Leo. But what I'm picking up here is you are turning within. You are going deep into your personal power, and you're assessing your self-worth. Some of you are feeling tired and feeling drained. So it would be in your best interest to make sure you're getting enough sleep, enough rest, and that you're not socializing too much. It's okay to say no to some social engagements. Yeah, but definitely use this time period to reflect. So here's what's interesting about this point in time in September. We have a portal, the 9/9 through 9/19 portal, and I saw something where this is considered a palindrome time period, because if you write out September 9th, 2019 or 9/9/2019, and you do that for every single day in between the 9th through the 19th, it's supposed to be, it should also read the same way reversed. So it's this interesting portal, and it doesn't happen very often because the numbers have to line up with the year. So this is a very rare instance, but what's happening numerologically speaking, is creating a portal for us to work through. And right now, in the midst of that, is this harvest moon, this Pisces full moon that we're working through to release karma, to release things that are no longer serving us, and to end a major karmic cycle that lasted 35 years, that goes back to 35 years. So think about that. It's a long time. Depending on how old you are, think about what's happened 35 years ago. And this could be going back into childhood wounding, and how that has morphed and evolved you into the person that you are today. And now with the Pisces full moon, we're ending a 6-month cycle going back to, 6 months ago, March and April. And a lot of that childhood wounding, core wounding is surfacing. And this is what we're working on. This is what we're trying to end. This is what we're trying to heal, to complete, to understand, so you can move forward in your next cycle as a healed, whole person. Okay? So, yeah, my feminines, you're working on yourselves. You're following your intuition. You have the High Priestess coming in reverse, so maybe some of you aren't quite listening to the downloads. Maybe you're just so busy in the physical right now that this is a message for you to say, slow down, my lovely fire signs. check in with yourselves, check in with your intuition, your spirit guides, do more meditation, do more journaling, because you're missing the messages and your spirit guides are speaking to you right now. So turn within to get the answers. And with the Harvest Moon, I feel like this card, this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is the epitome of the Harvest Moon. This is us reaping what we've sowed. Now, this shows a farmer, or a woman here in this case, looking at the harvest under the beautiful harvest moon. And she's like, did I plant the right seeds? Did I do enough work? Is my harvest bountiful enough? So I feel like this is the questions that many of us are asking ourselves right now. Did we do enough healing, soul searching, manifesting, intending to achieve what it is that we wanted to achieve? So this is a great time for us to really take stock and say like, okay, this is the result of my effort for 2019. Am I happy with that? Some of you may be like, yeah, I'm great. This is fantastic. I achieved everything I wanted to achieve, or I didn't get to 100% solution, but I came damn close to it, and that's great. Some of you may be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm okay with what I, achieved. Would I do things differently? Yes. And that's the clarity that some of us are working on right now. It's like, okay, what else could you do? What else should you be doing? Or is it time to shift and redirect your plans, for you to replant the seeds when it comes time, come planting season, which is in spring. Okay? So think about that. So I feel like for the feminines, for my fire feminines, self-reflection. Did you do enough? I think these are the big questions that are weighing on your mind. What are you manifesting? And I feel like this card is showing the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your manifestations. Are you happy with those manifestations? And what would you do differently if you would like to see a different end result? Okay, so I feel like that's what's coming in. You all are very focused on who you are as individuals and how you're showing up in the world. So for my masculines, and they've got some big cards, you've got the Hierophant. So I feel like they're doing the soul work on themselves, asking the big questions. They're definitely hermiting. This is a card of Virgo. But I feel like, the masculines are definitely going within and doing the big soul searching, asking the questions of who are they? Where are they going in life? What do they want out of life? What did all this karmic cycles and endings mean? What did they learn? Yeah, because they're working on manifesting. It's this Page of Pentacles coming in. So some of these masculines may be dealing with earth signs. We have the strong Virgo energy coming in. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is also earth energy. So Taurus, Virgos, Capricorns. When Page of Pentacles comes in, this can mean a couple things. Some of my masculine fire signs may be working on new skill sets, maybe going back to school, maybe getting a graduate degree, a PhD, maybe a professional certification. This is more practical. This is about improving your status, improving your credentials to set yourself up for the next promotion or, another job or maybe a career shift. Page of Pentacles also represents manifestations. So I feel like with all of this energy going on, especially the energy of the Hermit, I feel like my masculines are definitely, my fire masculines are doing a lot of deep soul searching right now. And they're questioning their morals, they're questioning their ethics system with, the Hierophant. Hierophant can sometimes represent marriage and commitment. I'm not seeing that in a romantic sense. I am seeing this more as an institution. Can be conservative thinking. But I do see that, I do get the sense that they're really reevaluating who they are right now and how they want to show up in this next cycle. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Okay, because again, you know, central to all this, to both of you, is strategic planning for the future, but you're going within. You're aligning yourselves with the energy of the new, both masculines and feminines. All right, so feminines, what are your outcomes? Well, I see that you're definitely ending something. You're very close to completion with ending cycles, with ending relationships, with cutting off energy, or, you know, thinking that's not serving you. You're really taking the time to clean up your space, to clear and to allow for the new opportunities and abundance to flow in for you. A healing is coming in for you. This is a star reversed. This could also be an Aquarius card, but yeah, I think once you get through this 9 of Wands and elevate it to the 10 of Wands, it's a healing for you. It's a healing and a blessing. And, you know, it's starting. You know what it is? It's a head nod from the universe saying, we see you. We acknowledge all of the hard work you've done on yourselves. You've learned your karmic lessons. You're definitely up-leveling yourself spiritually. We see you, and we're rewarding you with a blessing. Knight of Wands is coming in. Knights usually bring messages of healing and inspiration and passion, and because this is a wand energy, this could be a message of passion. It could be a romantic offer coming in from your masculine. It could also be you tapping into what's firing you in your belly. What is motivating you to move forward? It could be that creative energy force. It could be motivation to move forward in your next goal, your next project. It could be a lot of things. So however this is resonating for you all, my fire signs, take it as that. Again, this is general. It's very broad. I'm doing an elemental reading. So this can mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Okay. But yeah, I do see that you are, you know, definitely completing the old cycles. You're definitely, you know, shutting that down, and you're ready to move forward. And, you know, once you're able to close these wands and let go of the burden, the universe has you. The universe has you, and they're going to bring you the passion that you desire. Yeah, this is really good. Okay, so for my masculines, their outcome is they're taking a time to rest. Yeah, I definitely, this is definitely a time of pause, especially with this Hermit card that they have here. You know, they are taking time to reflect, to pause, to consider, and to meditate what they want next, right? There's some conflict that they're going to be working through, and this could be conflict external to them. This could be something internal to them as well. I think because you're moving forward in a new cycle, in a new way of life, and maybe you're presenting yourself in a new image, in a new way of being, that, you know, there are some friction points with people, and that's okay. Not everyone will understand what you're working on, and not everyone needs to be central to your life. So this is about masculines, for you all, this is about you really deciding who gets to be a main character in your life now. And it may look different than the original main characters you're used to seeing. Because maybe those previous main characters, maybe they're just not quite supporting you the way that you need to be supported. You know, and maybe just not quite getting you, and that's okay. And it's perfectly all right to move them, you know, to the periphery and to the sidelines, and that's okay. And this is about you getting into alignment with yourself, getting into alignment with your goals, hopes and dreams, to allow this Ace of Pentacles to come in. It's coming in reverse, which means delays. But I think if you can clear what's going on here, because I think it's kind of muddying the energy around you, you will set the stage to allow this Ace of Pentacles to come in upright. This is offers of employment. This is offers of new funding streams. This is offers of success. abundance, wealth, health, maybe an offer of love, maybe an apology. This can represent a lot of things. Again, this is a very broad general reading, so however this is resonating for you. But right now it's reversed, okay? Because of this conflict, this external conflict to you. So when you're able to clear this, the Five of Wands, this competition, gossip, challenges, debates, arguments, you'll get to a point where you're ready to put down your wand and walk away. You're only going to do that through meditation with the Four of Swords and with the Hermit. Okay? But abundance is on its way for you, my fire signs. Okay? You have the Ace of Pentacles coming in reverse, but you also have the Page of Pentacles. Manifestations. Okay? New beginnings. New beginnings in finances. New beginnings in love. Here in the 3D. New beginnings in career. Yeah. So clear this. And all this will come in for you as it should, as it needs to. Okay? So let me set that back up. All right. So let's see. Let's check in with some Untamed Oracle and see what the synchronicities are. But yeah, this is a great month. I'm really excited about the month of September. I was excited about the month of August. So August, September, this is a great time period because it's been a very magical 2 months, especially 2019, just with what's going on astrologically speaking. It's been big. So we are really, all of us are closing down big cycles, big ones, excuse me. So we can create space for the new. And the energy is starting now. And when we're closing down major cycles like this, it's not going to happen overnight. So, you know, take that for how you resonate with it. It just means that we are setting the stage. We're clearing the decks to start the new. And that new cycle has to have time to manifest, to settle in, to grow. Okay? So just understand that. I do get the sense that by the end of the year, you'll be pleased with a lot of the changes, the new changes that are starting to take place right now. I do think by spring, you'll be in full bloom with what's going on with your new changes. So, yeah. Okay, so what do we have for feminine? Fire. Yeah, well, fire signs, this is you, definitely. You know, it is coming in reverse, and we saw that with the Strength card, reversals. I do get the sense, feminines, that you are turning within. You're balancing your power. You're recharging your batteries, I feel like, and you're redefining who you are as a fire feminine. What does that mean for you? So I feel like you're definitely redefining yourself, and you're definitely up-leveling and expanding. But you are taking time to rest, or if you're not taking the time, you should take the time. So I do feel like perhaps some of you are just really going, either with work or with social situations, but this is a time to slow down, okay? We'll be going into Libra season on the 23rd as well, same day as the fall equinox, and I feel like that will help sort of slow the energy down. Right now we're in lovely Virgo season with beautiful earth energy, and this is one of my favorite energies. I love the Virgo season, and but the thing is with Virgo is it's a lot of to-do lists. You know, it's about getting organized. So you may feel like, okay, I gotta do this at work. I gotta do this in the home, and you know, it's methodical and it's logical, but it can, with the fire energy combining with that type of, you know, the Virgo energy, you could be like, okay, I gotta go. It's like you're all about the to-do list, the checklist, crossing things off, and you may be wearing yourself out a little bit. That's kind of what I'm picking up. It's not bad things, but it is creating this type of energy for you. This oh fuck moment, this mental fog, if you will. And I feel like you're losing your focus, and you may feel like you're feeling a little bit out of control, but slow down and meditate. Okay, feminine, slow down and meditate. Take time, take the weekend to rest. And again, we have, you know, as I was saying earlier, we have Mercury doing something funky, which is going to make many of us feel like, I want to fight. But then you have Neptune and Pisces, which is like, I just want to cry. I just want to be hugged and cuddled. So that's going on. And it could be contributing to this mess. But it's short-lived, okay? It's short-lived, it's temporary. Don't fight anybody. Don't fight anybody, it ain't worth it. But just know that all this will clear up, because you do have a healing coming in for you, okay? You have a healing and a blessing, and you just need to follow your intuition, okay? And I feel like if you're able to get clear with yourselves and listen to your intuition, this goes away, okay? This goes away. And when that mess goes away and you're listening to your intuition, this blessing, the star, comes upright for you. Okay? It's all good. It's all good. So just go with the flow and trust it, okay? September 18th, Saturn goes direct, so that's going to help out a lot. It's going to make many of us feel a bit more optimistic and more ready to move forward with the new changes. It's just that right now, with the full moon in Pisces, it's kind of a weepy moon. It's also kind of a bit heavy. Release the past. Release things that are no longer serving you. So for my masculines, restriction is coming in. Yeah, that's interesting, because we are seeing the Hermit card, and we are seeing the Four of Wands. The Four of Swords card. And we have the Hierophant, which sometimes can be a bit restricting, because he can represent institutions, institutional thinking, traditions, conservatism. And if some of you are feeling boxed in like that, like, oh, I can't think that way, or oh, you're having trouble pushing yourselves outside the box, you can be feeling restricted. Okay? But use this time right now to meditate on why you're feeling restricted. What is holding you back? Is it you? Is it someone else? Is it a situation? And if it's something that's not you, then why does it have such a hold on you? And why is it controlling you so much that you're feeling stuck, you're feeling restricted, you're feeling closed in, okay? Because it's preventing you from moving forward. You know you want to move forward. This is the go card. Time to go forward is now. This card is telling you to go with your plans, move, get going. But you can't, right? You can't because of this. Once you understand the nexus of this restriction and why you're experiencing that, this card turns upright for you, and you will feel free and inspired to move forward with what it is that you want. And this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in, that's blocked right now, will go upright. Move forward on this opportunity that's coming in. You'll know. The energy will clear up and you'll feel right about it. You just have to understand what is holding you back. What is restricting you. Okay? It's all right there. It's all right there. This ace wants to come in for you. So allow it. Clear the blocks. Okay. Let's see, how much time do we have? Okay, going a bit long. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Nature's Whispers. Get a few more points of clarification there. Let's see what wants to come in. There's one. Pull one more. Okay, so, yes, adventure. I like this for you all. You know, my fire signs, you're all very adventurous souls. And this is a nice reminder to keep life interesting. Keep it as an adventure. Open yourself up to new opportunities, new people, new energy. Open yourself up to love. Love is in the air. Love is coming in. Allow it to happen. Most importantly, trust your own understanding. Don't doubt yourself. And I feel like this is a big one for the masculines just because you have this restriction card coming in. Yeah. So trust who you are, trust your knowledge. All the knowledge you have, all the wisdom you need is within yourself. So turn within, meditate. You will find the answers to move forward in your new cycle. It's exciting, so allow it to happen. This is a beautiful time period, right now. In 2019, we had an amazing August energy, with the Leo Virgo juxtaposition. We have a beautiful, full moon in Pisces right now, in Virgo season. It's just a lovely time period. We have the palindrome portal from 9 September to 19 September. So check that out. It's kind of an interesting read if you want to look that up. But we've got a lot going on. This week between the 9th and the 19th is very magical. Sort of like the Lion's Gate portal in August, the 8/8 Lion's Gate, 8/8 through 8/18. It's similar, okay? So yeah, harness that, all right? Write down your manifestations, offer it up to the universe right now. This is a perfect weekend. Sorry, I get itchy when I'm channeling. It's a perfect weekend to write down, your intentions and maybe offer them up ceremonially to the universe. Maybe do like a nice fire ceremony, safely please. And, just say, this is what I would like. And just offer it up. And by you burning it, it's saying, I surrender, I release, and I trust the universe has my back. And the universe will help me manifest my goals, hopes, and dreams into the 3D. All right? So lots of love and light to all of you, my lovely fire signs. Thank you for all the love and support you've given to this channel. Feel free to share, like, and subscribe to this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you to all my viewers, my cross watchers, all my new viewers. Thank you so much. Give this video a like. By you liking the video, it helps increase the viewership to expand the message to your fellow fire signs. So good karma. Do that for your fellow fire signs, all right? Until then, have a lovely September. See you next month. Bye-bye.